A pleasant morning to each one of us. We are the Group 8, and it composed of 4 members. Allow me to introduce to you my group mates. Via Ramos, Lende Florentino, G. Maria Kitan, and yours truly, Norimi Flores. We are assigned to discuss the topic, which is home ownership. So, we have 7 contents. First is the introduction. Second, what is home ownership? Third is equity. Fourth is mortgage. Fifth is amortization. Sixth is other related terms. And lastly is the conclusion. We have also the learning outcomes. The first one is to know the importance of home ownership. Second is to learn what is mortgage and know how to compute. Lastly is to learn what is amortization and how to compute. So, introduction. Home ownership basically means owning a house. Owning a house comes in several steps, such as planning for a house, setting aside the money required for down payment over a period of time, looking out for a property, bargaining, applying for a home loan, agreement drafting, and property registration. Each of these stages may take a good amount of time. Therefore, planning early will help achieve home ownership quicker and with ease. In another case, you may get the ownership of a house from an ancestor as a gift. The property might be passed on to you through inheritance. What is home ownership? The term home owning is not just home buying or investing money on a home. It means much more. Home owning is considered as life's biggest investment for most of us. The process of owning a home involves interacting with a lot of people online and offline to collect information and advice.
When you do not have enough cash to purchase a home, you can apply for a housing loan in any financial institution, usually through Pag-ibig Fund. So many people see home ownership as a good investment. So through Pag-ibig Fund, it helps realizing every Filipino's dream because it caters housing loans and financing with lower rates than regular bank. Usually, the approved amount of loan from Pag-ibig Fund to purchase a home is less than the actual cost of the house and lot. So the applicants need to pay an additional amount which is called equity. So equity and mortgage. Equity is the difference between the selling price and the loan approved by the bank, while the mortgage is the amount that is borrowed to buy the property or amount loaned to the bank. So here are the formula to use. M is for mortgage, SP is for selling price, and E is for equity.
Mortgage or some types of mortgage. First, it is a loan in which a debtor's real or personal property function as the collateral. Collateral is an asset na pledged as security to a lender by an individual or a business to support a borrowing. Second, the lender loans the debtor a large amount of money which must be paid back with interest over a set period of time. So, ang interest is the charge for the privilege of borrowing money. Third, fixed rate mortgages. A fixed amount is paid regularly for the entire term of the loan. The interest rate is when you take out the loan and will not change. Lastly, adjustable rate mortgages. The interest rate as well as the payment can change at some point. Ang interest rate may go up or go down. It says that ang fixed rate typically makes it easier for homeowner to budget, while ang adjustable rate mortgages is more complicated than a fixed rate mortgages.
Example number 1. You purchase a house and lot for 500,000 pesos and obtain a 10-year fixed rate mortgage of 5%. If the equity is 95,655 pesos and 25 cents, what is the mortgage? So first, ato sa yung i-analyze ang problem. So ang kaning 500,000 pesos, mo ni siya ang presyo sa house and lot. And then, ang kaning 10 years diri nga nakabutang, mo ni siya ang time nga imong kinahanglan bayaran nimo ang imuhang gi-loan, ang imong giutang. And then, ang 5% mo ni siya ang interest. And the 95,655 pesos and 25 cents mo ni siya ang imuhang gi-add na amount, which is the equity. So then, ang atong gipangita is ang mortgage. So to find the mortgage, ang formula nga atong gamiton is M equals SP minus E. So solution, M equals SP minus E. M equals 500,000 pesos. So, mo ni siya ang value na atong gi-substitute. Minus 95,655 pesos and 25 cents. So, M equals 444,344 and 75 cents. So, mo ni siya ang mortgage sa ato ang problem. So, to check if sakto ba gyud, ato ra pud siyang i-add ang mortgage o ang equity. So, SP equals M plus E. 500,000 pesos equals 404,344 pesos and 75 cents plus 95,655 pesos and 25 cents. So, equals, so we will obtain the answer 500,000 pesos equals 500,000 pesos.
Amortization. It is paying the debt or loan in regular installment over a specific period of time. Amortization schedule were the number of needed payments. Payments for each period. Payment on principal and interest and balance of loan are reflected. Amortization typically refers to the process of writing down the value of either a loan or an intangible asset. Amortization schedules are used by lenders, such as financial institutions, to present a loan repayment schedule based on a specific maturity date.
Example number 2. Find the monthly amortization for a 450,000 pesos debt which is to be paid in 2 years at 9% compounded monthly. So the givens are the regular payment are, which is mo ni siya nga atong pangitaon ang tagabuan natong bayranan, present value of the loan 450,000 pesos, time which is 2 years, rate of interest per period mo ni siya ang 0.9. So nganong 0.9 because ang 9% ato man siyang gi times sa 100. Next, number of payments per year, 12. Nganong 12? Kay sud sa usa ka tuig na amay 12 months. So formula, the formula nga atong gamiton is R equals A times I over 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus I raised to the power of n. Solution. So R equals A times I over 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus I raised to the power of negative n. So next, ato siyang i-substitute sa iyang mga given values. So ang value sa A is 450,000 pesos times 0.0075 over 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus 0.0075 raised to the power of negative 24. So, nganong 0.0075? Tungod kay ang 0.9 nga interest kay ato siyang gi-times sa 12. Kanong 12, tungod kay tagabuan man siya magbayad and sa usa ka tuig na may 12 months. So, maong 12 ang atong gi-times niya. Ug nahimo siyang 0.0075. So, next, ang atong unahon pag-manipulate kay kaning 1 nasa sud sa parentheses nga 1 plus 0.0075. So, nga naman, tungod sa PEMDAS. So, sa PEMDAS, nag-una man ang P which is which stands for parentheses. So duha man di ba ka parentheses? So di ba nasud man there 0.0075 over 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus 0.0075 raised to the power of negative 24. So napamaysod niya nga parenthesis pag yun. So mo to siya ang atong unahon pag manipulate. So ang answer niya kay 1.0075. So ang mahitabo R equals 450,000 times 0.0075 over 1 minus 1.0075 raised to the power of negative 24. So next, ang sunod na po na to i-manipulate ani kay ang kaniang 1.0075 raised to the power of negative 24. So nga naman tungod gyapon sa PEMDAS. So di ba human naman ta sa P which is the parentheses. So unahon sunod ato kay ang E which stands for exponent. So ang mahitabo, ang answer ni niya is 0.835831404. So ang mahitabo R equals 450,000 times 0.0075 over 1 minus 0.83583140,404. So next, ang sunod na i-manipulate kay kaning naa sa denominator. So 1 minus 0.835831,404. So ang answer niya is 4.16416859.6. So ang mahitabuan na 450,000 times 0.0075 over 0.164168,596. So next, muna ni siya ang atong i-manipulate ang sud sa parentheses. Ato na ni siya i-divide. So ang answer 0. So ang mahitabo 450,000 times 0.0456847,423. So next, muna ni siya ato nang day ni siyang i-times. So equals 20,558.134035. So ato dayon ni siyang i-round up to 2 decimals ra. Kaysa og kwarta ang isgutan, duha ra man ka decimals ang kuan gyud. So mo ni siya 20,558 pesos and 13 cents. Mo ni siya ang bayranan taga buwan.
Amortization schedule, a table that shows the flow of money after each installment. It is composed of columns containing the number of payment or date of payment, payment per period, payment per principal, payment on interest, and balance of loan. There is a table, and in the table, the borrower can check the remaining balance after each installment or whenever he wants to pay the debt in full. The amortization schedule for the example number 2 for the first 10 payments. As you can see, there is a payment number 1 to 10. Ang total payment kay the same amount ra, but ang payment on interest and principal kay lahi-lahi na siya. And the last column kay balance of loan, ang nahibilin. It is the amount you have left to pay on your loan.
There are 5 related terms, which is budgeting and saving, financial fraud, banking, wealth and credit card, credit and debt. So, budgeting is the process of estimating the revenue and expenses over a specified future period of time. Financial fraud happens when someone deprives you of your money or otherwise harms you financial health through misleading, deceptive, or other illegal practices. Banking. The transaction done with a bank and the services it offers to its customers is collectively known as banking. Wealth. Retirement planning is the process of setting retirement income goals and the actions and decisions necessary to achieve those goals. Budgeting and saving. Budgeting is the process of estimating the revenue and expenses over a specified future period of time. Credit card. A credit card is a thin rectangular piece of plastic issued by a financial company that lets cardholders to borrow funds which its user can pay for the purchase of goods and services.
So we are now in the conclusion. Owning a home represents the stability, independence, and freedom of reaching adulthood. While that perception may be changing to some degree as more people wait longer to buy homes, it is still considered a major milestone. Real estate is considered by many to be a sound investment that offers unique wealth building opportunities. Buying a home expands options for the future. Whether you plan to sell and make a profit or leverage the equity in your home to pay for other major expenses. And that would be all for our video discussion. Thank you.